I like what I feel here tonight. One more time, let's give him the ovation of the evening, would you? Thank you, Jesus. You may be seated. Come here, baby. Now, a whole lot of people say that their beloved wife or whatever is their better half. You won't ever hear me say that. Because Joan is not my better half. She is not nearly half of what I am. But what you will hear me say is that Joan is not my better half. She is just about all there is to me. I'd be in a fix, as they say up at my old home, the Callahoo Parish. Anybody ever been to Callahoo Parish? You know what they say up there? If things really get bad and you don't know whether you're going to be able to make it, the worst thing you can describe it by is to say, son, I was in a shape. That's the way they say it. Be in a real tight place. You're in a shape. Well, to make a long story short, I'd be in a shape if it wasn't for Joan. She loves me. She writes my songs. She helps me pastor my church. She takes the women, she keeps the ladies straight and all of this. I mean, it's incredible. But I guess Joan's probably one of the neatest people to express herself, not only in speech, but in songs, giving addresses to ladies groups and whatever. In case anybody don't know it, Joan, I love you. I want her to do what was supposed to be a song. But when we got to the studio, it just couldn't turn out to be a song. But we had some music tracks laid. And Landy said, Mom, get into the microphone room and quote those words. Let's see. It may supposed to be a, what? Recitation. That's it. I want you to hear Joan and worship with her while she does. Now, I know.
He left his father's land. Boyhood dreams were in the past. He held his son, God's promise. What more would his friend ask? To yonder's mountain, Abraham, take the fire and take the wood. So, trusting still, they climbed the hill, knowing that what came would come for good. And when the altar was all finished and the wood was all in place, he looked with love and sadness into his young son's face. God has asked this of me, and there's no less that I can do. I have withheld nothing, but I never dreamed he'd ask for you. And then the wind blew softly. God leaned close and whispered low, if I ever wondered how you love me, Abraham, now I know. I had lived this world behind me, and my dreams were in the past. But I held a few choice treasures. What more would my friend ask? To yonder's mountain, Joan, take the fire and take the wood. So, trusting still, I climbed the hill, knowing that what came would come for good. And when my altar was all finished and the wood was all in place, I looked with fear and trembling into my own face. God, what are you asking? There's no less that I will do. I'm yours for whatever. All I have belongs to you. And then the wind blew softly. My best friend whispered low, if I ever wondered how you love me, Joan, now I know. The mansions were all finished, and the gold was all in place, and I looked with awe and wonder into the Lamb's dear face, and I cast my crown before him, and I bowed myself down low. If I had ever wondered how he loved me, now I know.
Show